morning, my loves. It's fall. I'm so excited, and we're gonna do an entire vlog dedicated to fall. I have a lot of activities planned for the next 2 months. It's like mid-September right now, and I just did this for the month of August to wrap up my summer, and I'm so excited to transition into autumnal activities. Fall is my favorite season. I'm a basic bitch like that. I love fall so much. I think it is so wholesome. There's such good activities. I love the leaves changing. I hate how short it is. I love walking outside. I love eating pumpkin spice stuff. I love trying apple cider things. I'm all about it. First things first though, we gotta change our nails because this is still summertime, and I think I'm gonna get black nails today because that is my resting state. My nail ladies make fun of me for it, but I love it too much to stop. And transition to black nails in 1, 2, 3. I got my nails done. I feel so fall, and my nail lady did make fun of me for getting black nails, but you know what? 'Tis the season. So now we are ready to start our fall vlog. I'm so excited. Like fall aesthetic. I'm currently in Virginia once again. All those clips you saw were from places around Virginia. We went to Magpies this morning. That was like an unexpected treat. I really like that restaurant actually. It was really, really good. They have great brunch. The pancakes were awesome, and we actually got some sweet treats. And if I wasn't so full from dinner, I would definitely be eating them. Got this like vanilla braid. I did try some of this. This was fantastic. And then I didn't try this yet, but I had to get one of their chocolate chip cookies because they just looked amazing. If you guys know me at all, you would know that I think chocolate chip cookies are the best dessert. Like across the street was where I filmed all those clips at the bookstore, which was so funny because like it didn't even really have a name. The building just says coffee, shops, and books, and I was like sold. Today it was like so cute, so unexpected. We checked out, they had a coffee shop, they had a record store with a very cute dog that was so friendly. He came up to us, greeted us into the store. I was like, that is 10 out of 10 marketing. Found Taylor Swift merch. I found merch for The Life of a Showgirl. I found merch for Evermore, but I was so mad because for some reason they were only in toddler sizes, and it just reminded me that we have less than a week until TS12 comes out. I'm so excited. Obviously, we went over to look at the Halloween decor that they were selling. So there was a lot of different like cutesy Halloween things. I didn't find anything that I wanted to take home with me just because like it would be hard to transport, and also I want to go through all of the holiday items that I have in my possession. So I'm gonna go through like all the bins and see like what we've got going on, and then try to make a decision about what needs to be purchased from there. Pillows, I have candles, I have like cauldron for candy. I will be going through that next week. But today was like a good day for like inspo. I saw so many cute things, as you guys saw, and I was just like really happy to be in that mindset. It was raining all day, so it definitely felt like a fall day. The only thing is that rain just makes me really annoyed because you're all damp and gross, your hair gets gross. But anyway, we decided to go around, do some shopping in Target. Costco had Christmas out, and I was like, that is criminal. Ended up going to Olive Garden for dinner, which is where we just came from. I am so stinking full, and we're just gonna have a very chill night hanging out, spending time with my sister, and then we're gonna head back home tomorrow. On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was. It's October 3rd. Guys, it's Taylor Swift release Hope everyone who's celebrating has an amazing day. I hope you're enjoying the life of a showgirl. I listened to the whole album with my parents, and if you want those reactions, they're up on my TikTok. My TikTok is linked below. Go ahead and follow me there. I just had such a fun time listening to this album. It is so disco dance witch vibes, if that makes sense. I love it. My favorite song so far, by the way, this can change because I fear that whenever I listen to an album in completion, like a lot of the songs just kind of like get mixed together, and until I really study the lyrics, and I am studying, by the way, this is a test, bitch, get ready. I have different opinions later on, but for right now, my favorite song, number 1 is Fate of Ophelia, number 2 is Elizabeth Taylor, and number 3 is Cancel. Those are my favorite songs. Special shout out to Wood for obvious reasons. Ready to have a fun day. So unhinged, but my mom and I actually rented a karaoke machine just so that we have that to scream sing the song lyrics to while we're learning them. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up at lunch. It's a crisp fall day. I feel like this week has been the first week where like I can wear sweaters, I can be cute in my cardigan, like I need a coat in the morning. Like it's really getting into that fall vibe. Morning, guys. As you can see, I was doing some cleaning of my books, and I actually just filmed a video for you guys, which was like my entire physical TBR. What I was doing is I was cleaning out my shelves because I actually got some new shelves for my wall. There's some floating shelves. So what I thought I would do is I fall themed wall with all the fall colors. So like when I was doing my physical TBR, I separated it into all of the colors versus some very like fall themed stuff. Reds and yellows and browns and oranges. So like I thought I would make like a fall wall. And so I'm gonna film that process for you guys. I'm trying to reorganize my shelves because they were getting so dusty. I had to clean all of them. But also like I've gotten so many new books since the first time that I placed all of them. So I want to reorganize them, make sure that I have enough room to keep all of the same authors and same series together. I think I was getting a little bit scattered in like where I was placing everything. Now that I have more shelving space, I can now put some books over there and make some room for other series to be put together. Well, peeps, what do we think? Is it giving fall? I couldn't fit the brown books on here because I just had way too many. So we have the orange, the yellow, the kind of like burnt brown yellow, and then we have red down here. I am today going to unpack my fall decor. So like this shelf is still empty over here, this side shelf, because I know that I have like little pumpkins downstairs that like my friend crocheted for me and like little knickknacks that we bought last year. So I'm gonna see if I can add specifically fall themed stuff. Just came back from a fall food truck festival and I am sweating, aka why my hair is up. We're in my basement because I'm trying to locate like the fall decor so that I can go through it and see what we've purchased last year and also what maybe I need to purchase this year for Halloween and fall decor. I think I found a bag of stuff. Oh, look at that cutie little bat. Oh, I miss Asriel. Ooh, we have like skulls. That's cool. I think I can put this, if we have like a glass vase, I can like fill that out. What is this? Oh, hello. Ooh, this is like for the staircase. Oh, that's pretty cool. I actually like that. That's really nice. Ooh, we have another bat. Guys, is this like Kismet? I have 3 bats for the bat boys. And then I have more stuff for the stairs. My staircase is pretty big. I feel like this will be a good amount to like put on the stairs. Oh my God. That scared the crap out of me. This is inside the cauldron. That scared the crap out of me. I like don't want to give this to mom. You gonna give this to her?
Right now?
Yeah, here. Probably shouldn't, but we have like a bunch of pumpkins. We don't have like a lot of kids in my neighborhood, but I'll definitely buy some candy because like we do have a few. So I'll put some candy just in case. The Switch, we've had the Switch since I was like a kid. Oh no! Guys, she lost a hand. Oh wait, can I just put it back in? She's fine. Oh, this is for pumpkin carving. Okay, I need to get a pumpkin. So I figured since I set up my books in a fall pattern, I should pick one of those books to be my current read for October. Alright, that was fun. Shopping in my own library. I am going to be reading The 7-Year Slip. I have heard so many good things about this book specifically. I'm not a huge fan of Ashley Poston. I read The Dead Romantics, which is actually up there as well. And I thought it was like an okay read. Fall vibes, super like cozy, spooky type of read. It's cute, but it wasn't anything spectacular. But I've heard that this book is like fantastic. So many people love this book and I hear it talked more often than The Dead Romantics. Basically what happens is that this woman moves into her aunt's apartment and there's a man there. Why would a man be there? He actually lives 7 years in the past and she's 7 years in his future. I feel like it's just gonna break my heart because there's obviously like a time, this sounds so funny, a time difference between them, but I'm very, very excited. We are on our way to Washington, D.C. I have a concert to go to tonight. It is a orchestra performance of the Avengers Endgame. The nerdiest thing I've possibly ever done, but I am so excited. My entire family is coming with me and I thought I would vlog a nice fall day in DC for you guys. We're gonna explore the city, we're gonna get some good food, and then we're gonna go to our concert, and then we're gonna go to Virginia tomorrow. So a good, nice fall weekend with you guys. I'm so excited. Guys, we're here for the concert, for the Avengers concert.
So thrilled to see you here for Marvel Studio Infinity Saga concert experience. Who is here for the first time? Any first timers with the NSO? Amazing.
We finished the concert. So good. What do you rate it?
Oh, I cried.
Yeah, she cried many times.
No, I started bawling like drawing.
It was really good. And now we're doing Raising Cane. Happy Halloween, my loves. It is October 31st. I'm done with work. It's around 4:30. And guess what? I don't have candy. I don't have candy for the kids. I don't get a lot of kids in my neighborhood, but I might get, like, because some families on the street are friends with my family. They might come to my house. So here's the plan, guys. We are gonna go to Wegmans. I'm going to grab some Halloween candy because that's a must. In the meantime, I'm gonna put out on the porch while I am gone, just in case some kids come by early. They shouldn't, it's like still light outside, it's 4:30. But just in case, I'm gonna put out the little bucket of candy with like the sad candy I have right now. Go run and get some emergency candy that I like so that I can eat it later when the kids don't eat it. And then I will go ahead and also get some baking supplies because I thought that we could do some fall baking. I have done absolutely no baking because every single weekend in October, I was on a vacation. I went to Virginia, I went to DC, I went to Austin, and next week I'm going to Boston. I've been a very busy gal. I've been half marathon training this entire time. Every single night, basically, I am running or I am working, and that is pretty much it, which is why I haven't been vlogging a lot. But this weekend I am finally free until I have to run 10 miles. We are going to spend Halloween evening together, this entire weekend together. I am just going to do some very relaxing catch-up fall things. We're going to catch up on life together. We're going to do some baking. I'm going to see if I can buy a pumpkin from Wegmans as well because I do have carving supplies, and I haven't carved a pumpkin in a really long time. I said I had all these like fall plans planned for last night for the two of us to do together. Yeah, okay, none of that ended up happening. Like, did not have any time when I came home to like do anything. So we're going to do some Halloween activities on November 1st. Sorry if that doesn't hit as well, but it's still fall, even though I feel like today marks Christmas for a lot of people, which I think is hilarious. I have some chicken pasta for my lunch. I have to make sure that I'm eating like a lot of pasta today because I'm gonna be running 10 miles tomorrow. I'm gonna eat pasta for lunch. Please don't judge me. I'm probably gonna eat pasta again for dinner. And I also have to remember to drink a lot of water and not just Diet Coke. So I wanted to catch up. I've just been training for a half marathon. It's next weekend. It's in Boston. I've never done a Boston half marathon before. I've been to Boston many times. I have a vlog of it on my channel. I love Boston so much. I think it's so fun. But I'm a little scared because Boston is hilly. And this course is known to be hilly. I mean, I've been training like outside in my neighborhood, but like obviously like I can't mimic the exact course. But like literally I've I've just been so busy this entire month. It's my busy season at work. I work a 9 to 5. And then on top of that, every single night, I feel like I'm just like spending hours running. Not a lot of free time these days. I feel like in August, I had a lot more to vlog because I was just like doing other things besides running. Like that was really the start of my training period. And thankfully I'll get a little bit of a break, but then it doesn't stop because I have another half marathon. That's fun. Tell myself every year, do not sign up for anything. And then I sign up anyway. And I cannot wait to go back to weight training. I miss it so much. I haven't stepped foot in a gym in like a long time. My butt's gotten very flat as a result, and I miss her. Like I said, I'm gonna eat my lunch. We are going to be making chocolate chip cookies. I have the butter defrosting, and while we bake that, when it's in the oven, I'm going to carve my pumpkin. My aunt was like, do you want to return your pumpkin? I was like, no! I was like, I will carve this pumpkin. My friend was like, what are you making? And I was like, that's a great question. I don't know. Guys, look how cute my little candle is. My friend Cassie got this for me for Christmas last year. It's like a tiny little pancake. This is from Marshall's, and I love to melt it. It actually smells like maple syrup. The entire house smells like maple syrup. It's my favorite candle. Even if I run out of the candle, I'm gonna keep this forever, and I'm just gonna like put stuff in it because like, what do you mean? Like, this is so cute. Like, as just like kitchen decor. Are you kidding? Like, that's so cute. Also, did everyone see that the Fate of Ophelia from The Life of a Showgirl, the acoustic version was released on Apple Music? Now, what I need is for her to release the acoustic version of Elizabeth Taylor, because the little clip that Taylor Nation posted, I replayed that so many times. I don't know if that's my favorite song on the album, but like top 3 is Elizabeth Taylor. And the acoustic version was like even better somehow. People are so mean about that album. Is it my favorite album by Taylor Swift? No. But it was an amazing album. And I feel like people are just being like way too nitpicky about that kind of stuff. I feel like people were like, we miss the Tortured Poets department. It's like, it's a different album. I feel like that's so unfair to compare it to a literal depression album. Is this too small? I might just go with the bigger one. I'm not gonna be making this much cookie dough, but like just in case. This recipe I got from an Instagrammer, and I've been using it faithfully with a little tweaks for the past 5 years. I'm gonna be honest, my sister makes these better than I do, but it's from an Instagrammer called The Naughty Fork. She is awesome. I love her recipes. Her content is so cool. This is like her dupe of a Levain cookie. I need these to like defrost more. I might stick them in the microwave. I softened the butter. I put it in the microwave for a little bit. Another reason that I am softening this, it's not just because I think the recipe will taste better. It's because I don't have a KitchenAid. My KitchenAid broke, and if you know anything about KitchenAids, they're freaking expensive. I have been holding off getting one, even though I make so many cookies, and I know I'm gonna regret it when I make Christmas cookies. Cannot afford that right now, so subscribe. Hurts. Taylor can do it with a broken heart. I can do it. Guys, we have cookie dough. Let's try a little bit. This is the best part. I know that I'm a very messy baker, and I am of the mentality that you should make as big of a mess as you make, and then at the end clean it all up. My family and I fight about this because they're like, Juliana, just clean as you go. I'm incredibly clumsy and messy. We just might as well clean all at once rather than 15 times throughout when I'm making the mess. Okay, y'all, so first batch of cookies are done. Oh, I almost lost it. I like them severely underbaked. I really hate crispy cookies. I know that's not everyone's preference. My family's literally divided on it. And when I make cookies, I have to make, thankfully the people who like the burnt cookies aren't here, so I'm only making 1 batch today, but normally I have to half the batch between the way I like it, which is like a basically like underbaked cookie versus a burnt cookie. 1 more tray is in the oven and that's it. And then I poured myself a glass of milk. I'm so happy. So good. There's chocolate all over my teeth, I know it. I got my pumpkin. I'm now gonna be carving and my cookies are done, so now I can focus on this. I found a little toolkit that I had. Don't really know what the design is, so I'm gonna be focusing right now on just carving out the guts of it. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know it came with little stencils. Oh, that's so cool. I finished my pumpkin. Look! And then I have a little spider. That took way too long. Okay, I'm gonna put a candle in it just for aesthetics. But we don't have a lighter, we only have matches, and I'm kind of scared of this, but I just want to see what it looks like. No!
You have the lighter here.
There we go.
Right here. They stole them. Here, Judy.
Oh my god, that almost burnt my finger. Why isn't that lighting correctly? Oh, that's better for my safety. Okay.
Yeah.
That like burnt my hand a little bit, but whatever. I need to get one of those like electric ones. I like it. Now I'm gonna add it to outside. Okay, my light just went out, whatever. Guys, it's later in the evening. I ate dinner. I went and dropped off my brother back to college and I got dinner for me and my family. Now I'm going to be furiously editing a YouTube video. It's basically me reading the top 20 romances according to Goodreads from 2024. It's just taking me a long while to go through these 20 books as like it should and all this vlog footage, but I absolutely needed to get done tonight because my internet speed is so slow that I know that it will take an entire day tomorrow for it just to upload to YouTube. We're gonna go ahead and furiously edit for the rest of the night. And then tomorrow is a lot of prep for my 10 milers. Tomorrow I have to go out to the store. I do have to get like gels and waffles for me to eat while I'm running because I don't have any left. My mom took the last waffle with her to Vegas and I don't have anything. And then in the meantime, you'll see me drinking a lot of my water. I forgot that it was daylight savings time, so that works in my favor because then that means I get 1 extra hour of sleep. But that also means that the sun sets at 4:50 p.m. Can you believe that? Why do we keep doing that? Because of that, I have to run. It's going to take me roughly, I would say 2 hours to run the 10 miles. I have to make sure that I'm giving myself enough time, so I want to eat kind of early-ish. I want to say I want to start running around like 2:30. I like started editing a little bit. Hate myself the most when I'm editing, and every other word I say is like. I know that that's a bad habit based on the way that I edit my videos. I have to cut out every other word because it is like, and I'm sure in me talking to you guys about it, I'm sure I've said the word like. It probably doesn't seem that apparent because I edit it out so much, but there are pauses in every other second and it just doesn't sound fluid and I'm saying like every other second. I remember I had to do a project in high school where my psychology teacher was like, I'm literally going to count every time that you say a filler word. So every time you say every time you say like, the biggest one for me was like. Clock me for that because this is deplorable. My peeps, it is the next morning. I had a really good night's sleep, which is good. I did wake up at 8 just because I normally would wake up around 9. I was able to go back to sleep, so I slept until like 10. Even though I had an extra hour, still running late. Somehow. The ability for me to procrastinate defies the logic of time and space, but whatever. We're gonna go to Dick's because like I said, I don't have all of the gels or waffles that I need in order to complete my run. I have to run 10 miles.
Guys, we made it. We're at Dick's right now. I actually am really excited because I stepped outside today. I was really scared it was really cold because the last couple of times that I've run, it's been freezing. It's like perfect running weather and I'm really excited. Like I'm gonna take off this jacket to go to Dick's and just buy my stuff really quick. I got the goods. I have waffles, strawberry kiwi gel, and then I have my second favorite flavor, which is the lemonade gel. I just heard myself and I don't think that anyone should ever have a first favorite flavor of this shit, let alone a second favorite flavor of this shit. God, let me stop running.
I'm here with my dessert because I deserve it because I ran 10 miles today. Very interesting story about that. I was going outside and my plan, like I said, was to go run the 10 miles outside. I have a route that I know at this point, nice neighborhoods like around me that I tend to like drive to and then run in. So like I pretty much am familiar with like the path that I was gonna take. I was doing kind of bad. Like last week when I did 9, I felt great. Didn't stop at all. My pace was great. I didn't really have to drink water. Today I was like really scolding myself because like I was going so much slower. Turns out it was for the best that I was actually going slower, because at almost mile 8, I ran into a black bear. A couple weeks ago, my mom had told me that like someone in like an adjacent neighborhood, like close to where I run, they had seen a bear. I came to an intersection and I saw this black thing move and I was like, is that a dog? Because it was literally on this person's sidewalk. On the sidewalk connecting the front door to the driveway, that bear was there against the house. 2, I think, men in the driveway, and I literally thought the bear was coming towards them. And they had no fear. They just clapped at the bear until it got scared and ran away. I got scared though because the clapping drove it away from their house and towards me, who was on the other side of the intersection. Thankfully though, a car was in between me and the bear, and she starts honking on the horn like crazy. I'm just watching this bear gallop down the road, and I run the hell away. And I stopped running outside after that. I had to get in my car and drive to the gym to finish the last, I think it was like 2.5 miles left. I did finish my 10-mile run. That's all that matters. My feet are shredded. I am shredded. I am very tired. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last before I end up going to sleep. And all we have left to do for this fall vlog is finish reading The 7-Year Slip, which I am working through right now. Promised you an update on my reading of The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston, which was my fall read for this video. This book, 5 stars. This book was fantastic. It was so unexpected. Like, this wasn't super fall vibes. If anything, it's actually more of a summer romance. I did end up loving this book and I couldn't believe it. The premise, if you guys are unaware, The 7-Year Slip. The 7-Year Slip is about a girl who lost her aunt, who was like her favorite person in the world, so caught up in grief, but her aunt left her apartment. Now, growing up, they used to travel the world together, and she would tell her all of these like magical stories. She would say to her, listen, my apartment is magical. It transports you back 7 years in time. I fell in love with someone 7 years in my past. The apartment is magical, and just to let you know. And she like didn't believe her, obviously. She was like, whatever, okay, you're pulling my leg. But it's real. She moves into her aunt's apartment after she dies. She's transported 7 years back in the past, and there's a strange man in her aunt's apartment. They end up having a romance 7 years in the past, but to him, she's 7 years in the future. So they fall in love, and then she ends up meeting him in her time. So she's actively falling in love with him in the past, but when she meets him in her present, he's such a different person. It's about her trying to figure out, you know, what happened to him? How did they fall in love? Did she tell him about the apartment? This book was plot twist after plot twist, and guys, it was just so magical, so cute. The cozy fantasy vibes are amazing. I still love that it was like a magical, fantastical element. Like, it wasn't super high stakes, beautiful and emotional. It talked about grief, it talked about romance, finding yourself. I was so enthralled by this, unexpectedly. I ended up crying at the end. She talked about what losing her aunt meant to her. The male main character also lost his grandpa, how you end up changing over time because of all these little things that happen. And are you the same person that you were before? Do you want to be the same person you were 7 years ago? Romantic and whimsical and poignant, and so many good quotes in here, guys. Like, I definitely recommend this. This was an amazing book for me to read in the fall, and I definitely recommend you guys read this at any time of the year. That being said, this is the end of my fall vlog. I hope you guys had a great fall, great Halloween. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Look at her style from the street. Look at her style from the ghetto.